Hello everyone, welcome back to my continuing reviews of Friday the 13th franchise. Today I'm reviewing the movie Jason Goes to Hell. Now, the reason this isn't a Friday the 13th movie is because Paramount sold basically the rights to Jason to New Line Cinema. And so they weren't able to use Friday the 13th as the name for the movies, but they were able to use his likeness and his character in the movies. So that's why we have Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X. Now, Jason Goes to Hell is a movie I went to go to see at theaters when I was on vacation back in 1993. This movie was released on August 13th, 1993. Myself, my sister, my dad, and my stepmom, Jeannie, were at the Wisconsin Dells during this time and on vacation. And I was able to talk them into going and seeing Jason Goes to Hell. Because I'm a huge fan of this franchise. It is my favorite, as I've said in previous videos. But this movie ticked me off a lot. And we'll get to that here pretty quick. But Jason Goes to Hell has a 4.3 out of 10 on IMDb, a 24% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 79% on Google. It had a $3 million budget and made $15.9 million at the box office. This was directed by Adam Moranz and written by Jay Hagley and Dean Lorey. And this movie stars, of course, Kane Hodder, John D. LeMay, Carrie Keegan, Stephen Williams, Aaron Gray, and Allison Smith. And this starts off with this FBI agent who is trying to lure Jason out so they basically can destroy him. And of course, she goes to take a shower, gets naked, lights turn off, and we see Jason. He chases her through the woods, and he's standing up in the middle of nowhere, and all of a sudden all these lights come on, and they just open fire on Jason, and his body is destroyed and thought to be dead. But Creighton Duke, played by Stephen Williams, who is the best character in this movie, he's off to the side, and he says, "I don't think so." Well, while they have the body at the morgue, they have a doctor in there who loses his mind and starts eating the heart of Jason as it's just beaten by itself. And so he becomes Jason. So this is a movie where the killer jumps from body to body, like The Thing from John Carpenter's The Thing is a good example. And you just don't know who the killer is. Now, there are some special effects in this movie that are really good. And there's some good kills. But he turns out to be Jason for the meantime. Well, as he's walking out, there's two security guards there, one of which is Kane Hodder himself, because he's only dressed as Jason in this movie for the first few minutes at the beginning, and then the last 5 minutes of the movie. So that's one of my disappointing things and things I hate about this movie. But let's get to some positives here. Positives, like I said, I like some of the kills. I like the idea of him being more like an alien than anything else. But he... excuse me, that's my phone. Yeah, sorry about that. He jumps from body to body, which I think is pretty cool. There is a scene in this movie that I didn't think was necessary. There's the guy is wanting to transfer the little alien from him to another body, fresh body, because they die after a certain amount of time. And it happens to be a cop, where he shaves the cop for some reason, and the cop's naked, and I don't understand that. But I do like what they're trying to do But ultimately, I wanted to see Jason. And again, this is a movie that you either love or hate, and I'm not the hugest fan of it. I was when it first came out. When I first saw it in theaters, I really liked it. But now, as an adult, I don't like what they were trying to do with this so much, and not having the iconic character in there is what is a downer for me. So, like I said, the other positives, like I said, there are good kills. There's some decent characters in this movie. They're not the greatest actors, but they never are. And there's a kill in this movie that is my favorite, and it is the kill scene when the couple's in the tent having sex. Now, for those of you who don't know, the couple that's in that tent were an actual couple um, before the movie was shot, but they had broken up before they did the sex scene, which had to be awkward. Uh, but he comes up with this metal post and just rips through her body and rips it up through the shoulder. And that is badass. The uncut part of the movie, or actually the uncut or unrated version, is awesome. Then there's another kill with this woman. She's standing in her door for her car, and he just walks up and smacks her neck with the car door. Uh, and then after that, there's another kill I do like. It involved this hillbilly couple. They were running the restaurant. He basically elbows her in the face and just puts an indentation in her face. And then the boyfriend, he basically boils his head in grease and just throws him on the grill. The son goes out and tries to throw a punch, and he grabs his fist and just snaps his arm. And that was pretty sweet. And then there's a special effect where the officer was transferring the little creature into a new guy. And after he did, his body, of course, starts dying. And then you see his body decaying. His jaw falls off. And yeah, it's pretty gruesome. But those are the positives I can think about. The negatives is some of the characters are really bad. I don't like the fact that they blew up Jason and he's not in this movie at all, except for the beginning and the end. That was really disappointing for me. And as I watch this movie now, I only watch it so often. It's not one I go to like the first 8. Like I said, it had a good idea. I really wish they would have just stuck with Jason, because the director and them were told they could do whatever they wanted with Jason's character. So they decided, why not blow him up and then have him switch from body to body? And it didn't work. It didn't work with fans. The only thing that fans liked at the ending of this film was that Freddy's hand comes up and grabs Jason's mask, because we were all looking forward to a Freddy versus Jason movie, which we didn't get for almost a decade. And yeah, Kane Hodder was pretty much wasted in this movie. Even though he's credited as being in the movie and everything, but he really didn't have a whole lot to do with it. Creighton Duke was one of the main characters. Of course, we have a final girl and a final guy. The final girl and guy are not all interesting. But for what it's worth, I mean, they tried something new, and in my opinion, it just didn't work out. And like I said, I really loved this movie when it first came out to theaters. But over the years, my opinion has changed a lot with this movie. And I really wish they just would have stuck with Jason's character. You would think they would have learned from Part 5's debacle and everything. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and that's the movie we got. So in the comment section below, if you've seen this movie, give me your thoughts and opinions, and let me know what you think about it. Um, and let me know, is this one of your favorites in the franchise? Is it one of the worst? I mean, for me, it's towards the bottom of the barrel for me. And if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share the video with all your friends and family. And let's talk movies. I love talking about movies. I do top 10s. If you have an idea for a top 10 or a movie review you want me to do, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be glad to do that. But other than that, I will give Jason Goes to Hell a 6 out of 10. And yeah, I mean, it's better than Jason Takes Manhattan, but not by a whole lot. So, other than that, I thank you guys for watching this movie review, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for my review of the next 3 films: Jason X, Jason X, Freddy vs. Jason, and the remake in 2009. So, till then, look forward to those reviews. Until next time, I thank you for watching, and check you later.